Hello Life Path 9, welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here today. So the first section of this reading, we will be doing the collective reading. So please take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. And your first card is a world. That's such a good card to get. The second section will be where you can get a yes or no answer. There are some maybes in there, but they're mostly yes or no. So if you have a question, stick around for that. Okay, so you have the Lovers, Life Path 9 and the Four of Pentacles coming through. Let's keep going and get some more information for you. Okay, let's see if we're getting anything through just yet. And yeah, we'll take this one. We'll get some more cards in a moment. Right, okay, let's have a look at what we have. So to start with, you have the World card. This is the overall energy. The world is coming to an end of a cycle. But, in this particular deck, it's just so vibrant, the World card. And you can see all the elements are here. So it's generally something completed. So there's been completion in your life, or completion is coming up. It can also be letting go of an old cycle. So if you have been working on letting something go or changing in any way, the World card is a good sign that you're moving out of an old cycle and into a new one. It's the ending of the alchemy process, so it comes before the Fool. So when you get the World card through, know that new aspects of life, new experiences in some way, shape or form will be coming into your life. Now, in your mental body placement, you have the Lovers card here, Life Path 9. So, the Lovers card is generally to do with romantic relationships that you may, be thinking. If you're single, you may be thinking about meeting somebody new. It might be playing heavy on your mind. If you are in a relationship, you may find your thoughts are very, I'm thinking of the right word. Your thoughts, preoccupied is the word I'm looking for. Your thoughts are preoccupied with your partner or your love interest. Or if it's an ex, then, you may find your ex is on your mind. Now, for those of you who are trying to move away from somebody, so it's an ex-partner, somebody you're not with any longer, just know that if you are thinking about them, it doesn't mean that you're not getting over them. When you get the World card and the end of the cycle with the Lovers card, this means that it's coming up to be released. So generally to see deeper truths and be released. So don't worry too much if you suddenly find yourself thinking about somebody you thought you was over. It doesn't mean that you are becoming reattached to them. Now, for some of you in relationships, getting these two cards together, the Lovers and the World card, can mean a new era of the relationship. It could be something like moving in with each other, or it could be, just taking the relationship in a different direction. If things haven't been going too well, finding a way through that to get the relationship back on track. And if the relationship is going well, then for you, Life Path 9, it can be just taking the relationship in a new direction. Maybe doing something new together, or getting a deeper understanding of each other, okay? But we can see with the Lovers card being in the 4th placement that relationships, interpersonal relationships, are going to be heavy on your mind over the next coming weeks. Now, for your emotional body, you have the Four of Pentacles. Now, we're looking at emotionally craving stability. So this, you know, Pentacles energy is more to do with, it can be health and wealth. So for some of you, it may be focusing on savings, or, you know, it can also be accepting your worth as well, which can come with the World card. You know, end of a cycle is getting that little bit closer to self-love. Self-love is limitless. It's not a journey that ever ends. There's no limit to how much you can connect with love, you know. So it can show that you are getting into a deeper connection with self and connecting more with your own self-love. So it's a beautiful card, and it can be being that flow with the universe as well, and having this beautiful attitude of gratitude. So I feel for, you know, these three cards coming out together, the World, the Lovers, the Four of Pentacles. I feel it's a positive sign. I feel the next coming weeks that you're going to see some positive movement in your interpersonal relationships, and also your relationship with self. Direction from Spirit, you have the Eight of Wands. So we're moving into this energy of speed, and also it's making quick decisions. So I feel you are maybe being asked to slow down a little bit, because it has come from direction from Spirit. It's just to remind you to take a step back, because there are positive resolutions that can come. You know, it is the Eight of Wands is a good news card, so we've got this positive energy coming through again for your reading, Life Path 9. But just be careful not to act on impulse, okay? To just take a step back and view any decisions you need to make, and to connect with your inner self and make the right choices, the choices that are right for you in life, Life Path 9. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords in reverse for your inner strengths coming through, what's going to be coming out, Life Path 9, in the coming weeks. Nine of Swords, when it is the upward way round, is about personal achievement and inner peace. And we can see that with it being in reverse, I feel there may be a bit of a block there. So just watch out for any blocks, you know. Sit with yourself and connect with your inner being with this Four of Pentacles energy here. And if you see any form of self-sabotaging behaviour coming through, or negative thought patterns coming through, it's a time to use your inner strength and to really connect with that. Don't, you know, hide away from it, to sit with it and see what it is teaching you. Okay, so let's get, let's get one more card through for you, Life Path 9. We're getting two coming through. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords and the High Priestess. Let's pop the High Priestess there. Right, okay, so when we're looking at the energy of the Four of Swords, it's recuperation. Again, I feel this is connected with this Nine of Swords energy here. So there may be some past, you know, past emotions that need to be addressed, need to be, you know, acknowledged is the word I'm looking for. I feel this is in relation to the the Lovers and the World card here, you know, this ending of a cycle. Sometimes as we're moving out of one cycle into another, or we're letting go of past energy, it can feel a bit hard, and self-care is needed at this time. Again, with the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, you know, it's about connecting with yourself, Life Path 9, and doing what you truly want to do in life, being very honest with yourself, because You have such beautiful energy around you at the moment. It's a perfect time for you, Life Path 9, to sit with yourself and really dig deep and be honest with yourself about what you want moving forward in terms of your own wants, needs, plans and goals, and in terms of your interpersonal relationships with others as well. You're finishing the reading, Life Path 9, on the High Priestess. It's a reminder to you, Life Path 9, to trust that inner guidance, trust that inner knowing, trust your intuition, have faith in yourself. Remember, you are the master of your own reality. So have faith in all your gifts, strengths, and anything you perceive as an obstacle. Have faith that you have what it takes to be able to push through obstacles that come up in life and keep pushing towards creating the reality that you want. Okay, Life Path 9. Right, so what I'm going to do now is pull you some guidance messages from, we've got two, from the angels and ancestors. Okay, so we have direction guardian, choose your path. Okay, this is very similar to the wheel of fortune in the tarot. And then we have the hermit, retreat and recharge. Again, you know, it's very similar to the Four of Swords as well as the hermit in the tarot. So we're looking at, again, I felt called to this, Life Path 9, to say to you to sit with yourself, to really connect with your inner feelings and how you truly feel. I probably repeated it because it's coming through very strong. So it is a time to not distract, it's a time to sit. It's a time to, you know, retreat and recharge and allow this stagnant energy, this old energy to pass through or to integrate, so that you can be in a new phase in life. You can let go of the old and bring in the new. Okay, with the World card there. And so also you have the choose your path. So if you are feeling like you don't know where to go next, you don't know what to do, you may be feeling a bit lost, Life Path 9, if that is you, you know, write down what is important to you in life. What are your what brings out your passion in life? What do you feel called to do? Or just what do you enjoy? You know, or what do you find interesting? Start writing these things down and have a look and see if you can maybe get some ideas moving for what to do to move forward. This is to do with your own personal plans and goals, and also to do with your inner world as well. So, you know, for those that are actively on the spiritual path, choosing your, you know, your path within the spiritual path. The funny thing with that, Life Path 9, is there is no path. But, you know, we live in this reality, and, you know, we get involved in the material world, and, you know, we need something to do to make a living. So choose your path. Decide what is right for you, Life Path 9, and trust your inner guidance, trust your inner knowledge, and all will be okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is change the table over. So we'll move into the yes or no section of the reading. If you are not carrying on for this section, I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching. And I wish you the best of luck. Take care of yourself. And we'll get the yes or no cards for those that are still with me. This will not take long. I'm just going to put 3 cards out and then turn them over. Okay, so if you want to think, Life Path 9, of a question, please keep the question direct. It's the yes or no answer, so it has to be a very direct question. Okay, let's take 1, 2 and Which one? In fact, I'm feeling 4 cards today for you, Life Path 9. I do feel there's quite a lot in that reading as well, so it might be why we need 4 cards today instead of the usual 3. Right, I'm going to give you a moment to look at the cards and choose the one you feel the most connected to. If you need more time, like Path 9, you can pause the video. I'm going to start to turn over the cards now. So we have for card 1, if you chose card 1, you have a yes. You also have the Magician. Let's say there's a little saying on here. Let's see. I have all the resources I need, inner and outer. Okay. If you chose card 2, oh, you've got a yes with the High Priestess again. So that means you've had the High Priestess twice now in your reading. And the key saying on here is, my inner knowledge is my best guide in all. And we spoke about that in the reading as well, Life Path 9. Right, so card 3, we have a no with rest. Again, we have the 4 of Swords. This came out in the main reading. So this might be for those of you who've been experiencing some heartache recently or something that makes your heart heavy. Just rest and recuperate, okay? And for the 4th card, we have no. And we have the Death card. And the saying on here is, I'm willing to let go of a past version of myself. So the Death card, so the World and the Death card, you know, they're both about endings. And don't be afraid by the Death card. It's death and rebirth. We need the old to die. We need to let go of it in order to create new. It's the cycles of life, the ebb and flow of life, if you like. So that was your reading, Life Path 9. I hope that you took value from it. Thank you for being here. Please take care of yourself. Until the next reading. Bye.